And now for our next news special report.
Welcome to a report that will leave you questioning the very integrity of our nation's borders. Tonight we're unveiling a situation at Eagle Pass, Texas, so dire and unprecedented it's hard to believe it's happening on American soil. Imagine thousands, an army of illegal aliens waiting at our doorstep, challenging the very essence of our immigration laws. This is not just a story, it's a wake-up call to every American who believes in the sanctity of our borders. As we peel back the layers of this border crisis, you will see firsthand the overwhelming pressure on our Border Patrol and the shocking decisions being made to cope with this influx. And wait until you hear the final thought. It's perspective on the situation you simply cannot afford to miss. This report isn't just news, it's a reality check for our republic, so stay tuned because what you're about to hear is nothing short of a national emergency unfolding in real time. Now, before we dive deeper into our special report, let's talk about readiness. Just as our Border Patrol agents are overwhelmed by the sudden surge at Eagle Pass, you too might find yourself unprepared for unexpected challenges. That's where our sponsor, Tipsy Tabby Publishing, comes in. They're not just enhancing your RPG experience, they are preparing you for any adventure. With their Pathfinder series and Winning Warrior and Mastering Magic and Dungeons and Dragons essentials like Next Level Toxicology, you're not just playing a game, you are strategizing, adapting, and overcoming obstacles. Visit Tipsy Tabby on drivethrurpg.com or tipsytabbypublishing.com. Equip yourself with the tools to face any challenge, just like our brave agents on the front line. Your next epic adventure in gaming awaits. Now, in Eagle Pass, Texas, a scenario like no other is unfolding. A mass of thousands of illegal aliens waits to be processed, a sight that veteran reporter Bill Malusian describes as unprecedented. This is not a story you'll hear every day. It's a full-blown crisis at our doorstep, and we've got the video to prove it. Watch. Unbelievable. Now, the influx is overwhelming, with more than 4,000 crossing just on Monday, according to Griff Jenkins of Fox News. Eagle Pass is under siege, with migrants flooding in and over 4,000 already in custody. The images are staggering, painting a picture of a town brought to its knees by this sudden invasion. In a desperate move to manage the situation, authorities suspended railway operations at the border. This isn't just about managing people, it's about a breakdown in the system, forcing a halt in international commerce just to keep up with the processing of migrants. Bill Malusian's report underlines the gravity of the situation. Let's watch.
Take a live look at our Fox News drone over in Eagle Pass. They have had another mass illegal crossing out there. You can see hundreds upon hundreds of illegal immigrants waiting for processing there. You might be able to see a bridge off in the background. That is where the trains come in. Well, CBP has announced they are suspending railway operations to move CBP officers down into the field to help Border Patrol with processing. In other words, Harris, they're shutting down international commerce in order to help speed up processing of these migrants. Many of them, again, will be released. And back out here live, December is traditionally one of the slowest months at our southern border, but the Border Patrol Union tells us right now their numbers show they are on track to potentially have the highest single month of arrests they have ever had at our southern border.
Union Pacific's statement reveals the ripple effect of this suspension. Essential goods from agricultural products to consumer items are stuck in transit. This halt isn't just an inconvenience, it's a blow to our economy, stranding goods in 6 Midwest states and beyond. The journey of these illegal aliens is a calculated one, with many using the train as their mode of transport to the United States border. Fox sources have captured exclusive footage showing the scale of this operation, with thousands boarding trains in Mexico, a clear indication of the organized nature of this migration. Watch. Jorge Ventura tweeted out a horrific image of the border crisis, saying that the current scene on the Eagle Pass border, he says, it's like nothing he's ever seen before. Now, amidst this chaos, Texas Governor Greg Abbott takes a firm stand, signing a bill empowering state police to arrest illegal aliens. His words are a direct indictment of the Biden administration's handling of the border crisis. Abbott's decisive action reflects a state of frustration and determination to tackle this issue head-on. Now, this isn't just a border security issue, it's a complex crisis with layers of implications. The sheer number of migrants strains Border Patrol resources, while the suspension of railway operations disrupts the flow of commerce. Local communities like Eagle Pass bear the immediate brunt, with their infrastructure overwhelmed and public services stretched to their limits. The environmental impact is another aspect often overlooked. The influx of people and the disruption of land and wildlife along the border pose a long-term ecological challenge. Moreover, the economic ramifications extend beyond Eagle Pass, affecting supply chains and markets across the country. National security concerns are paramount. The volume of arrivals makes thorough screening a daunting task, opening potential gaps for security threats to slip through. The situation reflects a broader failure in immigration policy and border management. And the federal response has been underwhelming, to say the least. Reactive measures by the Biden administration fall short of addressing the root causes or providing sustainable solutions. This has left states like Texas to fend for themselves, further straining state resources and compounding the crisis. Now, the situation at Eagle Pass is a stark reminder of the urgent need for comprehensive immigration reform. It's not just about upholding laws, it's about ensuring safety, security, and the well-being of all involved. The United States, as a republic built on laws, cannot afford to have its borders so flagrantly disregarded. We conclude our report with a call to action. Eagle Pass is not an isolated incident, but a symptom of a larger problem. Our nation's borders are not just lines on a map, they are front lines of our national security and sovereignty. The situation in Eagle Pass demands our attention and action. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe, stay informed, and engage as we continue bringing the latest on this critical issue. Now, as we conclude, it's imperative to confront the harsh reality. The crisis at Eagle Pass is a direct consequence of the Biden administration's failed policies. It's not just a border issue, it's a glaring example of how misguided leadership can bring a nation to its knees. The scenes of thousands of illegal aliens flooding into Texas are not just distressing images. They're symptoms of a deeper melee in our immigration system, exacerbated by the current administration's lax policies. And Joe Biden's approach to border security has been, at best, a series of band-aid solutions and, at worst, a complete abdication of responsibility. This negligence has emboldened illegal entry, strained our resources, and compromised our national security. As Americans, we must demand accountability and immediate action to rectify these policies. The situation at Eagle Pass is a stark reminder that the security and integrity of our nation are at stake. We need leadership that holds the rule of law and protects our borders, not policies that undermine them.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.